What is up, guys? Clearly I am back in Raleigh, Durham. It's actually Durham. I always say like Raleigh, Durham, but the airport is in Raleigh or whatever. It doesn't matter. Good morning. You know what? I need to stretch real quick. Hold on. Clearly I'm about to go for a run, but let me stretch it out real quick. Hold on. Okay, so like I said, I'm getting ready to go on a run. My shins kind of hurt though from like the running that I was doing like earlier in the week. But I promise to God, the most difficult part about staying active and running and working out, doing anything for real, is getting out the bed. That is the most difficult part of this whole thing. Like I said the other day, when I ran, like I really didn't feel like it. Like I don't feel like doing it today, but like afterwards I feel so much better about my life, about, you know, actually getting it done. But getting out the bed, like literally I woke up like around 8 this morning, like, okay, yes, I'm about to just hurry up, go run, knock it out, start my day. Girl, no, that did not happen. After watching about 10 YouTube videos, making coffee, you know, chatting with my honey, then I was just like, all right, I have to, the sun is out, let's get it done, be productive. So turn my music on, turn my little Apple Watch on, get this run in, and then get the rest of the day started. Okay, guys, our company, oh my God, lighting, is getting ready to start the town hall. Well, it just started. So I am about to tune in to this and see what they talk about and what they putting out. So let's see.
This is aggregation from whether we have.
Okay, that actually was not a bad town hall. Like, this town hall was definitely as transparent as they probably can be at this point. They did like give a lot of information about what they're doing, what their hopes are. I liked that different people from like different work groups were either able to like record a video with a question or like write in a question or whatever, and they answered some of those. Majority of the people were more so concerned about their jobs, their careers, you know, furloughs and, you know, laying off people. And from what I heard and what I could gauge, you know, I feel like they were being very transparent. They basically was speaking more so to like, you know, they're going to have to adjust to whatever the demand is as far as like, you know, when flying starts to pick back up. But they did touch a little bit on the CARES package from Congress. Basically will allow us to be okay until September. They'll have to readjust at that time, but I feel pretty good about the information that was put out. I don't feel like it was a lot of fluff. Me personally, I just don't think it was a lot of fluff. And yeah, now I need to pay some bills because today is the 2nd of the month and I didn't do it yesterday. So I'm gonna get my journal and my charger to Chanel bags and pay some of these bills. Bye, babe. Bye. Good, glorious morning, guys. It is like 7 something in the morning, and I am commuting from Durham into Chicago because I have to work today. I started a 2-day trip, and this is honestly like the true definition of commuting. I know like other times, like I've been places and then had to come into work right before my trip, which is also commuting, but like now I'm like technically living down here part of the time and living in Chicago the other part of the time. So had to commute in on the first flight out, which is I think it's like 7:30 flight, but my check-in isn't until like 17 something, 17:45 this evening, which is like 5:40. Because so many of the flights are canceled, I just got to take the earlier one out so I can make my check-in. So, so yeah, this is the commuting life, which is not going to be fun because when I get to Chicago, like, what am I going to do? But I'll probably just like pass out in the, I don't know, maybe I'll go home. I don't know. We'll see. I may take a nap in the crew room. It really all depends. Yep, starting a 2-day trip. Pretty much all of the legs on that trip from the time from when it originated was like canceled. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of deadheading on this 2-day. As a matter of fact, I think I only worked two legs out of the whole 2 days. So yeah, let's get started. Okay guys, I have made it to the crew room. Let me fix this now. I made it to the crew room. Like I said, my deadhead isn't until like later on this evening, because like 5:45, something like that. And I decided it's really no point of me going home and then having to come back, because I mean, I don't know, it's just not, it's not going to be anything for me to do. So I want to stay here and try to, you know, be productive, get some work done, work on a few things that I have been conjuring up, because honestly, like, all this time, you know, that I'm like, what is going on with my laptop? Because honestly, like, at home, I have like, we have all this time, but I haven't like really been productive. Like, I've been doing a lot of sleeping, a lot of cuddling with my honey, a lot of TV watching, YouTube watching. So I feel like now that I'm like, I have clothes on, I'm dressed, I'm out of the house, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do some productive stuff, whatever. Although this table is wobbly, I should probably switch tables, but I just wiped it down. Like, here in the crew room, like, they have so many like hand sanitizer wipes like everywhere, which is much appreciated. These things right here is like everywhere. So what else did they do? They have bottles of hand sanitizers for, like, you know, crew members. They also, like, we have a coffee station, but I think the little note said, like, in effort to like lessen the like a whole bunch of touch points, like, you have to get it from behind the desk. Like, so like the people that's sitting at the concierge desk, they have to make your coffee for you, and they do it like with their gloves on and everything like that. Speaking of gloves, I brought me a few pairs with me for this 2-day, really because of my honey. Like, he is not happy with me going to work. He is not happy. He is like not happy. My trip was originally supposed to be a Denver overnight. That like day fell all apart. Then they were sending me to Vegas, and then that fell apart. So then they called me, I think yesterday or the day before, and was like, okay, well, we're going to send you to Detroit. My honey almost half fit, because, you know, Detroit is like one of the places that is having like the most like outbreaks and everything like that in cases. So he was just like not happy about that. The good thing about that, and it's so hard, like, not touching your face, like, my nose itch, my face itch, so I'm trying so hard. The good thing about that is the other 2 overnights I was supposed to do, the Denver and then the Vegas, it was like a 20-hour layover. It was for a long time. The one in Detroit, like, I'm only supposed to be there for about 11 hours, so I'm literally going to be there and, you know, in and out, which in previous times, like, we would be complaining about that, right? Like, oh my God, it's like no time, blah, 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 whatever. But now I'm just kind of like, you know, let me just hurry up and get this trip over with, hurry up and, you know, do my little, you know, duty and get back to Durham or whatever. I'm gonna stop rambling and drink my coffee before it gets cold, because it's not like I can top myself off. You know, I have to like go through people to get coffee at this point. So I'm gonna do that. Hopefully, you know what? I didn't even think about this, but hopefully this trip don't fall apart while I'm already here, because like I think I was saying earlier, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but like right now for Durham, there's only like 2 flights leaving, one in the morning and one in the evening. But the one that's leaving in the evening wouldn't have got me here early enough, so I had to take the one at 7:45 and sit around here in Chicago all day. So yeah, I'm going to be really upset if this trip cancels and I'm like here in Chicago and I, you know, didn't have to leave Durham. But fingers crossed that's not gonna be the case. And yeah, we gonna be positive. Y'all already know how I do over here anyway. We're gonna be positive regardless, because there's no sense of, you know, being anything but in a situation that you can't really do much about. So coffee, YouTube for a bit, and then being productive. Okay, I am
Going up.
about halfway through. Let's see. It's 2:48. I feel like I'm doing like a airport standby bid, but it's whatever. I'm like, I have to like get like some fresh air, kind of fresh air-ish, and I'm like really want a snack. So I'm going to McDonald's and getting some ice cream. Hopefully it's open. Yeah, it looks like it's open. I really want some candy, but I'm trying to like not eat candy. So I'm gonna wait these next couple of hours out and then go to Detroit. So I decided not to get an ice cream cone. I just got a frappe. I love frappes. But on the bright side of things, it looks like it's a like really nice day in Chicago. Like it's like really sunny. I don't know what the temperature is because I haven't been outside. But yeah, I'm just so excited how productive I've been today. Although like I've been cooped up in the airport, but it is what it is. Okay guys, it is finally time for me to go catch my deadhead flight. It is all the way over and they are so loud. It is all the way over in gate F. And if you're not familiar with like ORD, like the crew room is over in C, so it's like a journey. Like you gotta go through the underground tunnel and all the way over to B just to get over to F. So I am getting ready to do that now, get on my deadhead, get to Detroit, probably just go to sleep after that. I don't know, because I'm not really that sleepy, but we will see. Oh my God, it is a ghost town here, y'all, a ghost town. But I gotta walk fast because of course I only got like 15 minutes to get over there. So we made it to Detroit, guys. I just told my flying partners that I have not had a layover in so long. Like this feels so weird. Hold on. Okay, like I said, I have not had a layover in so long. Like I think for the whole month of March, the trips that I did work, they were all turns. And then in February, I think they were turns too. So this is like I haven't had a layover in 2 months. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sure y'all will. But yeah, this feels so foreign. I'm not gonna complain about like the workload itself. It's like super low maintenance, like very very minimum. And then when we actually work, because we're not doing service, it's kind of like super super chill, super low key. But yeah, this feels very weird. Like I have not seen a hotel room in such a long time. I am going to take so much advantage because this particular hotel or this chain of hotels has the best beds. I was just telling my flying partners that like their beds are the most comfortable. So I probably will just like see if I could order something to eat, or if something is open around here. I'm probably gonna order because I really don't feel like going to any place. We don't have a super early check-in. Our check-in tomorrow is no, our band time is at 8, so I'll have enough time to sleep. Like I'm not really complaining that much about that. So yeah, let's see if we can get some food, y'all. Pray for me. Good glorious morning, guys. It is the next day. What time is it? I don't know. It's like 6 something. Whew. Okay, so told you guys last night I only have one working leg and then a dead head back. So I'm gonna keep it real simple, real cute, or at least I'm gonna try to, because sometimes when I start doing my makeup, I just can't help it, and I just go ahead and do a whole beat. But today I am going to use my Bobbi Brown foundation stick to do my makeup. And like I said, just try to keep it real simple, real cute. And let's just talk about my Fenty. My Miss Fenty Beauty has been giving me some issues. In the last vlog, I used it and it didn't seem to match up too well with my current skin tone. Now, I have been using this for the 3 years that Fenty Beauty has been out, and I'm in the shade 420. But for some reason lately it's been like, I don't know, it's been looking not like my shade. So I may have to go back to the drawing board and like figure out, excuse me, whoo, sorry, and figure out if I need to switch it up or whatever. Or maybe I just may need to start, mixing other, it's my alarm clock. Hold on. Okay. Maybe I need to start like just mixing different foundations and products with the 420 to make sure that it matches my skin a little bit more. But I don't know. I like stayed up last night watching a lot of Shark Tank. I love Shark Tank. My scalp has been very, very dry and itchy lately. I'm gonna start with oiling my scalp. Wait, let me turn the water off. I'm gonna oil my scalp first, then wash my face. So I've been using like these little oil pens because it's like so much quicker and easier, like on the go like this. When I first got my hair done and I came home, I had my honey like grease my scalp with African Pride. Y'all know, like the little grease that your mama used to use like on you when you was a youngin'. We bought some African Pride and he like literally greased my scalp. But I swear, like my scalp sucked that up so quick, it wasn't even funny. So like almost daily or every other day I've been like going in. Oh no. I've been going in with these oil pens, and they come in like different oils. This one is vitamin E. They have jojoba oil, argan oil, just any type of oils you could think of. And I literally, for the most part, use this whole thing most times, but I don't really have a whole lot of time to like go in and dispel all of this in my scalp. So I'm gonna just go in the areas that are my most dry and that have been itching the most. Okay, let's get started. haven't worn this one in a while, and it is kind of tight, not gonna lie. Wear my cute little clip, and yeah, it's been real, Detroit. Let me go downstairs and let's get this show on the road. I feel like I say that all the time. I say that as a transition to like the next scene. So, made it to the airport. I just got random, which is so crazy because it's like on my flight from Durham to Chicago, I got random. So I'm like, okay, cool. This is like the random trip. I haven't looked at the load, but let's just guess how many passengers. My guess, I'm gonna say it's gonna be under 10. What do you guys think? Under 10 passengers? Coming here, I think it was like 5 of us or something like that, and 3 of us was crew. So we're on the Airbus. I think I told you guys I'm purser this trip, so I gotta do the announcements. And the next step is coronavirus outbreak. The safety of everyone on board remains our top priority. That's why on today's flight we'll be offering a modified service. We'll soon be coming through the aisle with a packaged snack and a steel beverage. We'd like you to relax and enjoy the perfect service on today's flight. Please let us know if there's anything we can do to make your flight more enjoyable. Guys, you want to meet some new Denver-based flight attendants? What's your guys' name?
I'm Jerron.
I'm Makia.
These are the newest United flight attendants, guys. Say hi to them. Show them love if you see them in the airport or on your flight.
This one got us through life and training. Everything she said was true. Word is bond with this one right here.
You feel
right?
me?
If she say it, go with it.
All right, guys, we're getting ready to board this flight back to Chicago and then back to Raleigh, Durham, and then we're gonna be off.
Charlotte, here I come.
All right, guys. Just got back to Chicago. I am trying to see if I can catch this American flight back to Durham because it leaves like way sooner than the next American one. So that's what I'm going to try to do now. But I got to walk like super fast because the flight is getting ready to board in like 20 minutes. So we'll see. Well, that was a bus. I walked all the way over to the American terminal, all the way over to the L gates, and y'all know, maybe y'all don't, but the L gates is far. Try to get on an earlier Raleigh flight, and the flight was closed. But it was closed because there's not a whole lot of passengers. Like, flights have been boarding really quickly and being able to, push back sooner than, normal. Which, I mean, I guess it's good for people that have somewhere they gotta go, but for me, it just kind of sucked because now I have to sit here for 3 more hours until my original flight, is leaving. And then, oh, by the way, hold on. I just checked that flight. It's delayed, so I'm just kind of like, oh, great. Maybe I just need, like, some me time. Maybe the Lord said you need to be by yourself for more hours. As if I wasn't in the airport all day yesterday, but it's all good. I'm kind of bummed a little bit because I wanted to get home earlier so I could go to the grocer, make some dinner tonight so I can stop doing this. don't know, I just have to go tomorrow morning. But easy trip, but long days in the airport. I'm gonna go ahead and try to like write in my journal, and hopefully the time will go by really, really fast, but we'll see. Guys, I finally made it home. I almost forgot like that I was vlogging, but I made it home. I got some food. I'm getting ready to take these clothes off. Oh my God, like I had to sit in the airport for so long just to make it down here. And I am tired. So I'm gonna tell my honey about my day, about my trip, unwind, and good night, y'all. Good night. Good glorious afternoon, guys. So I have been up for quite some time, and I'm glad that I got up early because a lot has really been going on. Of course, it's the next day. My trip is over. I ended my trip last night. Got home. I was like just super excited to be home and not in the airport. It's quite depressing being in the airport right now. Like, sad. It's sad. Like literally everything is closed except for McDonald's. I am getting ready to go for a run. It's like 75 degrees in Durham right now, and in order for me to make my trip on time tomorrow, my check-in, I have to leave tonight. And it's crazy because I almost like really messed that up. Like, let's just talk about how like this whole situation has like everybody's mind so like blurry, right? I have really been mixing up the days, mixing up the time, mixing up everything, like just like not able to like really process. I don't know what's been going on with me. Like, I've been like super foggy lately. At first, when I looked at the flights, like to get back to Chicago, like I was reading it as AM. So I'm like, okay, good. I'm gonna just leave in the morning. Well, girl, like I said, it's a good thing I woke up early this morning and I booked the flight, and I'm trying to check in and it's not letting me check in. But that's because like the flight was really PM and not AM, and it's like a 24-hour window before you could check in. So I'm like, oh my God, this flight does not leave at 5 AM, which would have been fine. It would have got me at my check-in. It leaves at 5 PM. So I'm like, oh yeah, that's not gonna work because I would totally miss my check-in, and that would not be good. I'm like, you know, although I'm kind of sad that I don't have as much time here as I originally thought I would, I'm kind of happy that I like figured that out before it was too late and I missed my trip and got a missed trip. Going to try to use the rest of this time as wisely as possible. Go for a little quick run. I really want to be able to go to the grocery store. Try to make something that I can meal prep on this trip, because this trip is, the trip that I start tomorrow is actually a 3-day. So without further ado, let me go for this run and I will be back to chat with y'all. Okay guys, I am back. Whew. I am back from my run. I am so glad I did it. Y'all know I never feel like doing it when, you know, it's time to go do it. But afterwards, I promise to God, I feel so amazing afterwards. Like, I feel more than amazing. I feel like good, like with my body. I feel good, like within my mind and my spirit, that I actually like, you know, did something physical today, and very laboring on the body. Like I said, I'm just happy I got it done, got it over with, and I still have time to shower. Let me stop chatting and rambling and get moving so I can get productive. Okay, hey guys, I showered. I'm making really good time. So my honey, he went to the grocery for me and got some broccoli. Saved me a lot of time. While I was in the shower, he went to the grocery. So I just rinsed off some chicken. I'm about to make it like some real simple, easy baked chicken legs with broccoli so I can take it on my trip starting tomorrow. Let's hurry up and do what we gotta do. So I've made it to the airport clearly, And I tell you, there is nothing more fulfilling than like setting goals and like knocking out every last one of them. I'm looking at it like in a very positive light these days because like I said earlier, like I've been very foggy. Like the whole, you know, stay at home, the whole like not working a lot, the whole like social distancing thing has made me like so foggy with a lot of things. So knocking out my to-do list today has really had me on a high. Whew, child, it's a lot. But I am here at the airport. I'm about to walk over closer to my gate. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. I appreciate, you know, all the love, the support, the comments, the likes. Please go ahead and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. Share this video with someone else that you think may enjoy it, and I will see y'all in my next video, which will be tomorrow's trip. So stay tuned for that. See you guys later. Bye.